Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. So it's away we go then.
Peter, we're about to see how good Lilian Thuram is. Besides being physically imposing and quick.
Shot goal! Piqué gets it clear. The movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time.
I'm not sure the shot was ever on there, really. There were just too many bodies in the way, Peter.
Cruyff. Now it's Platini. Chips it through. Oh, that's wonderful alertness. McTominay. And it's Van Dijk. And Mendes. Now it's Bale. It's a pretty loose pass. Rijkaard. Now it's Ibrahimovic. Oh, red, nice interception. Very early stages, Jim, but anything up to now that's of note?
Well, I think both teams probably feel it's too early for either to start taking real risks. So they're still very much in a phase of testing the waters and sizing each other up.
Varane attempts a clearance. Ibrahimovic. First quarter of an hour gone. And it's Cruyff. Cruyff will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Kuching City yet to have an attempt on goal. Rijkaard is the distributor-in-chief, always looking for movers. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup.
Portugal really look like a team that's set up to absorb pressure. They don't mind being on the back foot.
But with something up their sleeve.
Yeah, they clearly feel they can hit hard on the counter-attack thanks to their pacey options.
Pinches it off him. Rijkaard. And that interception was most necessary. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Can he get onto this? Rafael Varane. Darren Fletcher. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Caresses it through. Tries to cross. That has earned a reprieve for the time being. And here's Cruyff.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Well, they've got it back in a hurry. Nuno Mendes. Threads one in. He's picked his way through. Rijkaard running with intent. And the counter is on. Now it's come to nothing. Rijkaard is sporting a guilty look after that.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
And this is Hullet. Now it's Platini. Oh, that's fabulous. Played with... And the shot! Oh, that is rather wayward.
I thought it was a really good break. No shortage of pace nor intensity. Exactly what's required when on the counter-attack.
McTominay. Davids, renowned for his long-range shooting. And that's very disappointing, it has to be said.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Mendes kept his eye on it, and he's there.
That's alert and sharp, and very well played.
Half-time rapidly approaching, and it's still goalless. McTominay. He's a sharp little ball here. Into the final 5 minutes of the first half. Rijkaard. And it's Gullit. And here's Platini. Vieira. Vieira! And he should have made them pay.
That's really well played. It's just the type of run you need. Off the shoulder of the last defender, stay onside.
And here's Gullit. Vieira gives it back.
Just too much pressure. Had to go that way.
Adriano! Oh, that is a fair try. And it's half-time. Kuching City got as close can be, right on the whistle, but it was not to be. And we are up to the break.
Kuching City really can be happy with the strong finish to the half and have no reason to be upset with their overall performance. I think they just need to keep going now, stick at it, and eventually they'll get a break.
So it's simmered along nicely for 45 minutes, but still no goals. It is 0-0 at half-time. So right back into the action. 0-0, and we're at the halfway point. Yeah, conjures time and space where few can. Neither of these two want to come off second best. And this is Cruyff. Now it's Ibrahimovic.
Have beautifully policed that midfield. The opposition have been handcuffed.
Now, can they get him away? And it's Cruyff. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Probing pass. Nuno Mendes is offering some sort of an apology there.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Fletcher. McTominay. And this is Ibrahimovic. Header! Goal! Pick that one out. It was a bullet.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking him up? I think the boss won't be amused.
Portugal are in front now, the game's only goal.
Well, talk about the perfect start to the second half. They've certainly come out with more purpose, more energy, and it's paid off beautifully. Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Vieira under intense pressure.
Yeah, and they've got to be careful, Peter, that they don't allow their attempt to snuff out the threat now to turn into indiscipline.
Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Oh, they can break here. Oh, that's a key interception. Nuno Mendes is the type of player who always likes having a bit of space in front of him. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, there'll be no accusations of a lack of effort. They're giving as good as they get when it comes to chances.
Knocks it out wide. And he's made sure that's not getting through. And it's Cruyff. No way through. Oh, easy pickings there. Can he get it through? Platini picks it up out wide. Platini puts them all in. And that has been knocked clear. McTominay is there and he can get that clear. Ibrahimovic. Davids. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Some good work on the right flank here. Now it's Platini. Adriano. That's tidy.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Now it's Ibrahimovic. Oh, he's caught him there. It's a free kick. Well, that's a booking. Always looked it.
Substituição para Portugal. Número 19.
So changes afoot here, and from both sides.
Vão dar os seus lugares a número 10.
And it's
Número
Bale.
15. Está a acontecer uma
Nuno
substituição.
Mendes. Now that looks a decent ball.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive? Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces.
Bale goes short. And he's heaved it away. Well, that's a foul. Free kick's been given. And that's going to be a booking. And here's Ibrahimovic. Out towards the flank. Mateus gets on his bike and on the move. Oh no, that was never going to make it. That's a throw. Darren Fletcher. 5 minutes left on the clock. Thuram is someone so often referred to as the defender's defender. It's a searching pass. There's the delivery. And that has been knocked clear. Oh, he's been caught on it here. Rijkaard tries to pass it through. Xabi Alonso delivers. And that should get the job done.
Pitching City really can only do one thing now, Peter. Get the ball up front.
Oh, that's a foul in a dangerous area. Davids has been booked, just to confirm, for that earlier incident.
It's just a silly one to give away at this stage of the game.
The final whistle is imminent, but I do think he'll allow time for this free kick. And this is a great chance to get themselves back square. Ronaldinho! Oh, smart save. He had plenty to do.
Absolutely terrific.
And the referee brings it to a close. Well, that was tense. The two parties separated by the game's only really meaningful moment. Intriguing for the neutrals, unbearable, sometimes unwatchable for those with a vested interest. So what do you take away from it all, Jim? Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. There's the whistle, and here we go. Maicon Jim, one of the world's finest fullbacks.
Yeah, I'm always happy to praise a fullback, Peter, as you know, and this guy's class.
What's especially good about him?
Well, I'd say it's mainly down to his fantastic athleticism. They don't call him the Colossus for nothing. He's got immense strength, pace, physicality, and he contributes so much in both attack and defence.
Rijkaard. And it's Michel Platini. Adriano. And he's found a way past. Beckenbauer. Adriano. Platini. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Adriano. And this is Del Piero. Nice control. Chance, surely! Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Oh, what a mistake! Adriano. Now it's Hullet. Well, that has not gone well. And it's Vieira. Mateus. Oh, he's burst through. Mateus! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure. All he needs to do is to place this between the goalposts and basically let them attack it.
Kuching City are looking to go forward now. That's a cute ball. Well, the chip pass hasn't quite come off. Looking for options for movement. That is ended up in no man's land. Mateus. Passing is crisp and sharp. He's found a way through. And he's intervened well there.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Another pass just keeps it ticking over. Neither side yet able to find the net. Rijkaard. He steps in, and that's the end of that. A probing pass. That is a brilliant interception. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Vigo going face-to-face with his great rival. Lampard has it out wide and in space. Now it's Hullet. Looking to play him in. Platini gets into a good position. Hullet. Here comes the corner. Kuching City have their second corner now. And that has been cleared. Opts to play it back. Kuching City have the chance to go the other way. And this is Adriano.
Kuching City couldn't really be more watertight in midfield. Not a trickle is getting through. Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
It's a pretty loose pass. Now it's Del Piero. And he's got away from it. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. Real chance! And he's done it! Wonderfully smooth, smart and slick.
What about the pass, Peter? It was played so intelligently and he picked out the perfect target.
Kuching City have broken through. It's Adriano! Same again, same outcome.
They're just unrelenting, Peter. Wave after wave of attacks. Now it's just a matter of making at least one of them count.
Rijkaard is the team's great visionary. Figo.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
And they're back on the ball again. Ambitious ball here. He's in a great position here. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. He's being urged to shoot. Goal kick. No, I stand corrected, it's a corner. Kuching City have their third corner. And the goalkeeper's got a good palm to that. And now a sudden chance to counter. Well, the ball's gone astray. Nice interception, his positioning was spot on.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Bullet. Looking for the run. Expertly cut out, really nicely done.
Two added minutes has been
And again,
indicated.
they run up against stubborn defending. Well, we expected better, and so did he. And it's Michel Platini. Now it's Hullet. Might be danger here. Quick look at his watch, and the referee whistles for half-time. A very combative, competitive half with just the one decisive moment. It's been compelling stuff. Kuching City go in at half-time with a game to chase.
Well, let's not beat about the bush, Peter. It's been fairly flat, and the support have had little to cheer about, so an awful lot of questions have got to be asked, and the answers need to be found in a hurry.
So that was the first half, and we will be back with the second half shortly.
Substitution in progress.
So we're off again.
Kuching City can really do with some bigger names standing up here. At times they didn't even look as if they knew what they were doing.
Rummenigge! Denied by an instinctive save.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Kuching City get their fourth corner. Terrific effort! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
They're up to 5 corners now. Went with his head, but couldn't steer it in.
Yeah, it wasn't the worst decision in the world to go for the shot, even if he was being closely marshalled.
The corner count is rising. That's 6. And now they can spring out of defence. Nicely weighted ball. Piqué promptly onto that, and that is that. Can he get it through?
That's a modern defender's instinct from a...
Getting up there! Firm header just off target.
That's a great attempt, although he clearly feels he should have done better with it.
Not the best distribution from the keeper. And the through ball. That's been cut out, well played. Well, the runner's been sold a little bit short there.
Kuching City clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
Good read, needed to be. Lovely pass, but can he get there? And that was asking for too much. Nice defending, it's got the job done. Rijkaard tries to clear. Great vision.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Beckenbauer. And that should get the job done. Figo, tantalisingly brilliant, at times unstoppable. Can he get on the end of this? And he's whipped it across. And that has been cleared. Your impressions so far, Jim?
Kuching City are very much in the game and matching the opposition for chances.
Ronaldinho. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. And it's Vieira. He has found the way through. Vieira. Oh, he's played it in low. Easy enough for the goalkeeper.
That's exactly what they need to keep doing. Carry on plugging away and eventually you might just get that little break.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
I think they just have to keep forcing the issue and they'll get clinical.
Ronaldinho. Rijkaard gets across and deals with it.
Substitution on the field. Number 8.
So changes afoot here and from both sides.
Number 15, Frank Lampard. Number 14,
And it's Maldini.
Number 2,
Hefty challenge, but fair enough.
Number 90, Adriano. Coming on the field, number
And here's
99,
Forlan.
Eto'o.
That is good strength.
Hazard. Number 13,
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Number 4, Van Dijk. Number 17, Diego Forlan.
Now, can they get him away?
Taking place.
Raul. Just a quarter of an hour to play. He is through here. But he's well positioned here.
Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually things might change for you.
And here's Yaya Toure.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Opts for safety. Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball. Now it's Figo. Space for him to turn and look. It's a good... Oh, good glide! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Now it's Ronaldinho. He's a sharp little ball here. Now it's Raul. Neither of these two want to come off second best. And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. Ronaldinho. That's a shade optimistic. Forward it goes.
Kuching City really can only do one thing now, Peter. Get the ball up front, make sure it sticks, and sustain some pressure.
He's got away. Played in. And he's there to clear it. Ronaldinho. Well, that looks a decent... It's full on! Oh, denied! Brilliantly!
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Vieira attempts a clearance.
Added time.
That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Rummenigge, who needs just a moment to score a goal. And it's Figo. Maldini. And it's Rijkaard. And Maicon. Aimed beyond the defence. Nice bit of trickery. Not the most accurate pass. And that is as far as it goes. So in the end, one goal did it. An exciting encounter where both sides produced a Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours,
Hello,
it might not
everybody,
feel
and
like
welcome
that.
to today's
The
match.
stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up, and we'll be getting underway very soon. We are just getting started. Jim, who do you pick out as the telling individual today?
This could be another episode of the set.
Getting up there! Firm header just off target.
He did so well there, it's just a shame about the accuracy.
Pass just lacking in accuracy. Vieira. Cafu. Nicely spread. Beckham finding himself in space. Oh, good effort! Oh, off the bar! And he's heaved it away. Plays a sharp little ball here. Vieira. Desai. Cafu. Desai. So, Jim, what has caught your eye in these early exchanges?
Well, both sides seem happy with the patient approach for now, still trying to have a good look at one another.
Now, what about a counter-attack? Pele running with the ball. Collier. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Nice control. Can he latch on to this? He's found a way through. Bruno Fernandes, he's rising! It's hit the crossbar. And it's been hooked away. Stood up well to him there. Pele plays the game a step ahead of almost anyone. Lovely pass, but can he get there? And he's there to belt it away. Kuching City still without a single shot on target. Adriano making good progress. Now that looks a decent... Great chance! Oh, it's come loose. He's trying... Oh, he's been caught on it here. Throw in. Koller dominates aerially so often.
Manchester United really are one of these sides that pride themselves on their ability to maintain possession.
Yeah, and some would say that that means they play the game the right way.
Yeah, but of course, it's decisive passes that's going to matter in the longer term. There's no good in holding on to the ball just for the sake of it.
Pedro Neto. He's had it taken off him. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Bruno Fernandes. He steps in, and that's the end of that. And it's Vieira. Gives it back.
They're really getting no time to think on the ball here.
Cafu.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
And they've switched it over to the other side. In the end, they found themselves penned in, nowhere to go. Marcelo. Beckham. Now here's the delivery.
Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces.
Oh, good climb! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Ball in towards the middle. And he's made sure that's not getting through. Pedro Neto is someone who's always looking to catch the eye with his trickery. Half-time rapidly approaching, and it's still goalless. Beckham with the cross, and a header! Firm header, just off target.
That's a really decent chance.
Cafu is always looking to play quality balls. Cafu! He's got plenty of space out wide here. Schmeichel claims it, safe hands.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
Belletti. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Bruno Fernandes. Beckham. Cross flung in towards the middle. In comes the corner. Manchester United have their second corner now. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. Maldini can clear it away. So a temporary halt to the action. Well, it was a half of could-haves and should-haves, but as the whistle blows, we remain where we started. Plenty for both managers to mull over here. So very little to report. Nothing indeed in terms of goals scored.
It's not a bad game by any means, Peter, but it definitely needs an injection of some invention, creativity. There's so much you can do with all that industry by just adding a little bit of skill.
Well, generally speaking, an entertaining half. Lack of goals a notable thing, but that's not to say it hasn't been... Big chance!
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
And reclaimed it in a trice. Bruno Fernandes. Pedro Neto in acres of space out wide. And now they can clear their lines. Nicely weighted ball. Cafu picks it up out wide. Certain amount of room for debate here, but a goal kick's been given. Vieira is there, and he can pick it up. And it's Beckham. Cafu. Bruno Fernandes. A player who needs no introduction. And he lines up a cross. And again, that is frustrating.
Maybe they're trying to cash in on this, but someone has to up the quality here, both movement and delivery.
So, third corner of the game. Kuching City are looking to go forward now. Not the best distribution from the keeper. Manchester United appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time.
Well, it's signalling to the opposition that they're setting themselves up for the counter-attack. It's plain and simple.
Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Well, into the second half, and it's still goalless. And the pass is intercepted. Cruyff quietly revving up. Floated through. Well read, nice interception. Platini. Well into the second half, and still there's nothing between them. And this is Adriano. Manchester United can breathe again, just.
Oh, that's brilliantly defended, though. It looked destined for a goal.
Bruno Fernandes is sporting a guilty look after that.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Couldn't squeeze it through. Vieira. Knocks it into space. Platini. Oh, great leap! And it's in! He watched it all the way, and the finish was unerring.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking him up? I think the boss won't be amused.
Substitution for Manchester United. Number 14, Telho Giassi.
So changes afoot here, and from both sides. Kuching City are in front now, the game's only goal.
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do.
Substitutions taking place.
That's exactly what they need to keep doing. Carry on plugging away, and eventually you might just get that little break.
They're coming again and again.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, while the temptation's always there, Peter, I think it would be ill-advised of them to try settle for what they've got.
Strokes it back.
He's got no choice here. He had to go backwards.
And he's managed to get rid.
Manchester United really might just end up kicking themselves after that. That could well have been it.
And he's forced to go back. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. And the score is 1-0. Good ball over the top. He has found the way through. It's a... Can he finish? And he's stuck it away. And there we have it, the two-goal cushion. And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Kuching City are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produced something out of nothing there. A few seconds was all it took for them to convert a defensive situation into a goal, and it's very impressive.
Kuching City are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
Well, I think it's just the reward for their application. They've played with great courage to try and kill this off, and for me, it looks like they've just about done it.
And it's Beckham. Vermeer. And it's Beckham. Tries to pass it through. Aimed at the far side. That has been knocked clear.
Manchester United really aren't making anything meaningful of their time on the ball.
Vieira. Some really good ball movement. Now this could be a chance.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
It's skewed away. 2 minutes to be added on. Oh, well played, well played. And he can thump it away. And that's it. Kuching City can probably lay claim to the title of having been the better side here. Certainly more results driven as they went about their business. Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie.
everybody, and
The fans
welcome
have
to
pulled out all
today's
the
match.
stops to make this a monumental occasion. There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. We're up and running then.
In a system like this, Peter, the winger-fullback combinations can be absolutely crucial.
Yeah, and no doubt you could expand on that for us, Jim.
Well, there's just so many potential options and movements. Overlapping, underlapping, wingers vacating spaces to be occupied by fullbacks, coming inside.
He's one-on-one, surely! He's done very well to get to that.
Yeah, Peter, I think the smartest of reactions, and he just attacked the danger.
Oh, lovely bit of skill. And he's managed to get free. Elise's cross. Ambitious ball here. That has not gone well. Pedri. And here's Mbappe. That's put paid to the danger. And we have our very first corner. Rijkaard gets it away. Tries to pass it through, and he's certainly... And a header! Goal! He watched it all the way, and the finish was unerring.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and met it perfectly.
Kuching City are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that. Now it's Olise. But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
Danielson. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
Great defending, strong and determined. Can he latch on to this? He's found a way through. Oh, nice touch. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Rijkaard is always scanning the pitch for targets.
Kuching City really can't go chasing this.
He's having a pop! Oh, the ball's come loose here. Van de Ven. Hakimi plays it long. And it's Pedri. That's where it came from. Danielson in acres of space out wide. Shot a goal! Now, who's going to be first to this? Cannavaro gets it clear. Threads one in. Great vision. Now it's Pedri. Pedri with an impressive jump. And he hits the net. Again, in a trice. And they are soaring. It was wonderfully efficient.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
And now he has two. Kuala Lumpur City are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
You can really sense how important this goal was for them. They needed it, now they have it.
Beckenbauer cuts out the pass. Maradona. Hakimi. That's a cute ball. Olise. Maradona. Belletti. Now Platini.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Rijkaard. Rummenigge. Now it's Pele. Pele. And the shot! He's got a goal! You give him an inch and he'll take a mile. Such immaculate precision.
The keeper might have been a little unsighted. He seemed awfully late in reacting to that.
A shift in momentum, perhaps.
Well, there's a real sense that the momentum has shifted here, Peter, and the crowd are reacting to that now.
Denilson on a serious charge here.
Rijkaard.
Kuching City are in need of a lift as we head up towards the break. Van der Ven. It's a pretty loose pass. Pele. That has been cut short. 5 minutes till the break. Now it's Mbappe. Oh, strongly challenged there. He has found the way. Mbappe! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. And he's cleared it out of harm's way.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
And the shot! Well taken goal. And look what it means to them. This is a position of genuine strength now. Well, was he ever going to miss that? Of course he wasn't.
Mbappe really can't believe his luck. He was allowed so much room when he should have been boxed in.
And then, can he finish? Oh, that's close, and that will be the last of it. It's half-time. Kuching City were so close to ending that half in the perfect fashion, but it just wasn't to be in the end. Well, that is the first half done, and we are ready for what follows in the second. So we're straight back at it at the start of the second half.
I think it'll be fascinating.
And he shoots! It's run loose. Who's going to get there?
Rummenigge has such a quick mind. Without that, he wouldn't have been able to maintain a threat then.
He's shifting through the gears here. And this is Maradona. Oh, that's wonderful alertness. And he's heaved it away. Van der Ven. And this is Maradona. Cruyff. Van der Ven. Looking to play him in. Rijkaard. And it's Michel Platini. He's in plenty of space here. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Lovely pass, but can he... Shot, surely! And there's a goal! Just as they wanted it, just when they wanted it. That is so good, such sharp skills, and such a delicious finish.
That's what he lives for, Peter. Not a lot more to add.
Kuching City cut their deficit and look raring to go again.
What a difference a half-time rocket from the manager can make. This is exactly the response he'd be looking for. Kuching City have certainly changed the dynamic, but I'm not quite sure whether we're going to get patience or impatience now.
Rijkaard.
Right here, right now, it's not looking favourable. They're chasing the ball and the game.
Hangs one in. Expertly cut out, really nicely done.
Kuching City really are going about things in the right fashion, Peter. It's great to see.
This is a really front-footed approach.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
Goes for a shot! And it's in! An opportunist strike, but he'll take it. He will own it.
Well, I'm sat here, Peter, thinking that the keeper might have done a little better then. Maybe his positioning wasn't great, but then again, I don't think he had a wonderful view of it.
Well, that has changed the dynamic somewhat.
They've seen the light, and the opposition have been left in the dark.
Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Well, he's not happy with that challenge, but the referee has let it go. Knocks it out wide. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined.
That appeared to be an inevitable outcome. Too much traffic.
Substitution on the field. Number 13, Hadrian. Number 11, Olise. Number 37.
Just make sure that's not getting through.
Van
And he's there to get it away.
Number 8, Wilshere.
And he's in on goal. Maradona unable to make it happen for all his good intentions.
Substitution in progress.
Will play through for the wide man. And this is Maradona. And a chance! And that's really well manoeuvred.
I'll tell you, Peter, the keeper owes him big time there. He's lucky his mate was wide awake to that.
Gerrard. Oh, this is a very good run. Couldn't squeeze it through. Nicely weighted ball. He's found chance for a shot! It's in! And they are dragging it back! Game on again! Perfect placement, the one place the keeper couldn't reach.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
And when the manager called on him, he was only too happy to repay that faith.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
Just one in it now.
Well, I think they have every chance of levelling this now, Peter, but they've got to stay calm and not go completely gung-ho.
And it's Wilshere. Oh, such a clever touch.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks. Kuala Lumpur City nearly finished it off there, but now it's a case of waiting for the whistle. That's just playing it safe and simple.
Roberto Carlos. That is ended up in no man's land. Chance here to counter. And he's had it nicked away. Nicely spread. Hakimi. Now it's Yamal. Some good work on the right flank here. He's picked his way through. And we're done. Well, that turned out to be quite a game. Both sides committed, determined, driven. And whilst you might argue to the contrary, perhaps a fair result on the balance of things.